Hello, welcome to MTG Pro Tutor. I am Sean Penrod, your host, and today we're going to open this Cons of Tarkir booster pack and evaluate the cards inside. Let's dive right in and see what we get. Okay, so the first thing I always do is take out the marketing card, which is a morph token, very useful. The land, and look at the rare. Alright, we have Dragon Throne of Tarkir. So this is kind of a very swingy card. It's very variable. It's either going to be great or it's going to be terrible. So first off, it's kind of expensive to get going. You pay 4 to cast it, 3 to equip it, and then the creature needs to pay 2, and then you need to pay 2 and tap the creature. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana all together. And what do you get? The equipped creature has Defender, so it's like, okay, well, now he can't attack. And then you tap the creature, and all your other creatures get +X and trample, and X is that creature's power. All right, X is the creature's power. So, yeah. So slapping this onto somebody like Zergo might be pretty interesting. That's worth 9 mana, I think, giving all your creatures +7 and trample. But then again, on the flip side, you need creatures on the table, you see. So you want something with a lot of power, and you want other creatures to benefit from it, and then you just have to watch out, because if they do any kind of removal or things like that, then you just lost a lot of tempo because you spent a lot of mana kind of getting nowhere. So like I said, very variable. Huge payoff, but pretty hard to set up. Alright, next we have Canyon Lurker. So these guys are pretty good. They're kind of a sleeper card, because they are a 5/2. Their 2 toughness means that they will trade with morph creatures. So even if you flip them face up, they're still going to die to a morph creature, which means that their morph cost is 4. Remember, 5 is a magic number. Anything that morphs for 5 or more is going to beat out a 2/2. Okay. So what's neat about them though is that if you have 4 mana up, your opponent might think, oh hey, he only has 4 mana, not that big of a deal, I won't block. And then you go surprise and smash them for 5. So that's a pretty hefty chunk of damage. So pretty good. Canyon Lurkers are pretty good. Smite the Monstrous, very nice for, not as nice as Kill Shot. But Smite the Monstrous is destroy target creature with power 4 or greater, and it's for 4 mana at instant speed. Dragon Scale Boon for 4 mana, put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature and untap it. So you get to kind of surprise an opponent by untapping one of your creatures and making it a lot bigger, and possibly giving it a benefit if you have obs on cards. Sidisi's Pet, a 1/4 for 4 mana, not that impressive. It does have lifelink and morph, so you can play it face down for 3 and turn it face up for 2. Still not impressive. Sultai Banner. The banners aren't bad, however, on turn 3 I would much rather play a morph. Thornwood Falls gives you blue and a green, comes into play tapped. Now this is an enemy pair, so Thornwood Falls actually supports 2 clans. Alright, it supports Temur as well as Sultai. Okay, so you can use it in 2 different clans, so this is a pretty good land. Jeskai Wind Scout, a 2/1 prowess flying for 3. Pretty weak, but I mean, a 2/1 flyer, not bad. Snowhorn Rider flips up for 5. So here's an example of 5 mana being able to handle another morph. So you can play it for 3, turn it up for 5, and you get a 5/5 trample. So that's pretty good. I like Snowhorn Rider as far as morphs go. It's just hard to flip because of the 3 unique mana. Act of Treason, the current version of Threaten. So it is 3 mana to gain control of target creature, untap it, and it gains haste until end of turn. Wind Scarred Crag, another one of the refuge. This is red-white, also an enemy pair, so it can be used in 2 clans. Mardu, as well as Jeskai. Alright. Ooh, Opulent Palace. So this is taps for the Sultai colors. Black, green, and blue. Comes into play tapped. Abzan Falconer gives all creatures with +1/+1 counters flying, and it has Outlast for 1, and it costs 3 to cast. So very neat. This goes well with the Dragon Scale Boon we saw earlier. Oh wow, what a pack! And this is Tuskguard Captain, gives all +1/+1 all creatures with a +1/+1 counter trample. So also 3. So this is really neat. So you get a 2/3 for 3, which is already great because it can block morph creatures. And then for 1 mana you can tap it and get a +1/+1 counter. And then once they have a +1/+1 counter, they will have trample in this case, flying in this case, and all other creatures, and they give all other creatures that ability as well. What a great pack. what a tough choice. I'm definitely not taking the Throne in this pack because I was definitely going to take the Mana Fix. I was definitely going to take Opulent Palace because taking the land early on is very beneficial in Khans of Tarkir. Then we bumped into these gems right here. So dang. Flying or I think the flying is probably better than the trample. That's just my opinion. So I would probably take the Abzan Falconer in this pack, followed by the Tuskguard Captain. The Opulent Palace was definitely high up on my list. So if these two weren't here, I would take the Opulent Palace for sure. The Rider is alright. Dragon Scale Boon is going to be great when it matches well with the 2 soldiers back here, the 2 Abzan leaders back here. Alright, so there you have it. Definitely in this pack, we're taking one of these back here. So, Tuskguard Captain, Abzan Falconer, Opulent Palace, all great picks. The Opulent Palace is a great pick because getting these lands early is really going to save you later on. So, thanks so much for watching this video. Tell me what you would pick first. This was a pretty tough pack because the uncommons are all great. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next pack.